Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you're here. My name is Jerrel Dulay. I develop games for a living. This is episode 9 of my series playing Deltarune. I don't know anything about the game. I haven't seen anything about it online. I've only played through Chapter 1 so far. I don't know anything about Undertale. Now, recently my intros have been a bit long, I think. So today... Is that a knife? No! Chris, did you eat all of the pie? Oh, Chris, you did not. It is your knife in this empty tin, is it not? I didn't know that children have their own knives. Normally it's the kitchen knife, or multiple knives in the kitchen. The kids don't own their own. Oh, Chris, am I going to have to lock the oven again? Well, hurry out of bed. It is time for school. Now, if the mother didn't want that to happen, it's first come, first serve. You have got to have some of that pie first. So what was the meaning? It's a bird cage. When the doors open, when the doors closed, there's no escape. So why what was the ending? Even after a long night, the sunrise is always... is the same as always. I'm having reading challenges today. Okay. I haven't had a coffee. You see, there's $5 in your brother's drawer. Take it? He's not using it. I'll take it. You reluctantly borrowed $5. Well, I can't kill monsters to get money. That's not how it works here. You have already taken enough. Underneath the bed is an old cartridge of Cat Petter's RPG. Catty and Catty can be seen faintly written on it in worn gel pen. On the computer's desktop is a folder called Epic Games Stuff. It's a poorly drawn design for a game. Seems the last boss is a creature with giant rainbow wings. Doesn't seem like this game ever saw the light of day. That could be a reference to a game that maybe the developer made and then never put online. I know that feeling. It's your bed, clothes drawer. I really like this juxtaposition of very plain, matter-of-fact, your side of the room. It's desaturated, it's dark, it's dull, and the descriptions, 2-word sentences. It's not really a sentence, it's more like a statement, isn't it? Or a descriptor. Whereas it's much more descriptive on brother's side, where there's trophies and decorations and everything. Okay, a cactus. There's not much to say about it. Check the bathroom again. The door is locked. Mother must be taking a poop. There's no time to read books, just generally. That is so deep and sad, but you know what? There's time if you make time for it. Oh, that's Mother's room. This is the bathroom. Okay. It is not yet time to wash your hands. I'll wash my hands whenever I want, thank you. I shall flush it, yes. You flush the toilet. On the shower ledge, there is a small container of... oh, okay, apple-scented shampoo. Now, why would I have eaten all the pie? And why did I rip out my heart? How did I survive ripping my heart out? There is some cinnamony batter caked on the stove top. Cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters and gingerbread humans. It's a trash can. Somehow its floral scent has increased. The bouquet is in there. It's Jerrel, the beloved living room chair. It's the TV. It looks like it's plugged in, but it's dusty. And this chair. No one sits in this chair anymore. This is Father's chair. Okay, now. Oh, Mother keeps her room locked. Okay. Well, shall we go? Okay. Oh, I did like that little flourish of reflection on the windshield just as we drove off. Neat, fun little detail that kind of makes it feel like the vehicle is in motion. Chris, there you are. Even Susie showed up before you. Now I wonder about the volume. Okay, let me adjust the volume here. Oi, Chris! If I knew you were gonna be late, I wouldn't have showed up on time. That's my friend Susie. Susie, Please don't kick your desk. Treat school property like you treat people. She'll smash them. Okay. Next time I'll aim for the vitals. Susie's teeth were white, Jess said, but sometimes they're yellow. I wonder if it's to convey like a sense of aggression, you know. In any case, good morning, class. We have a lot to go over today. First, we're starting the reading from page 142. Any volunteers? Why does this teacher have such nervous energy? I guess I could read the... Ah, trouble yourself not, Noel. I will valiantly take this blow of humiliation. Look at his funny stretched out face here. That's okay. I can. Ahem. Page 142. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Times are pretty good. Times are pretty bad. Mediocre times. Iffy times. So-so times. Listening to this, your eyes began to close automatically. Have a nice day, everyone. Hey, I want to get spirited away to the magical world. Please remember your group projects. Oh, Chris, are you okay? I want to get spirited away. I don't want to be here. You were, sleeping all class. Yeah, because I ripped my heart out and I don't know where it went. Don't worry, I'm not mad. This teacher is a punk. A little... I don't... yeah. I don't think you should be a pushover punk if you're a teacher. Usually you only sleep through the start. Good luck and rest well tonight, okay? I shall talk to you. Chris, this whole partner thing, you didn't lose sleep over it, did you? Actually, my sleep quality increased. Huh? Chris, that's good, I think. So maybe you were just staying up late talking to Azriel online again? No, I was busy creating a cliffhanger for people. Wait, you can't do that, right? I hope the internet gets fixed soon. I don't want to revert into my primal form. What does that mean? What does that mean? My friend Susie. Let's go get spirited away. Well, look who it is, the school zombie. You were sleeping like a corpse all class. Here, what's the matter? Had trouble going Betty by last night? Heh. Me too, Chris. Like I could sleep after yesterday. Just waiting for today felt like years. Did all that stuff really happen? Lancer, Rulsey, everyone, are they still... Look, and I really like this scene because it mirrors our first encounter with Susie in Chapter 1, where we had extremely similar blocking, extremely similar positioning. Blocking is our placement of our actors during the scene and the movement of actors during a scene, so that blocking mirrors what we saw in Chapter 1, but the context is very different. Instead of being threatening, it's amicable. Look, you've been wondering the same thing, right? Come on already! Oh, Susie wants to get spirited away just as much as me. I want to go to a magical world. We're going in, Susie, we're going in. I've been waiting all night for this. Alright, Chris, this is it. Moment of truth. Everything we've been waiting for is just behind this. If we, open this and there's nothing inside, will, we still be... Screw it! Let's just open it already! Oh, no, well, Susie? Yeah? Noelle, hey. What the hell are you doing here? Sorry to bother you, but, Birdley and I were going to the library to do some research for our group projects, and, well, if it's okay, would you want to come too? No, go away. You're ruining our spirited away moment. Oh, Chris, I mean, you can come too, I mean. I mean, we're like, busy with, Chris, help me out here. What do we say? Crime. We're doing crime. You know, just committing crimes. Just gonna do some crimes and go to jail. Forever. Yeah, it sucks. Oh, well, that sounds, just... Have fun, you two. I'll be at the library. Chris, if you could bring her by later, it would mean a lot to me. Actually, wait a second. Susie, I have something for you. Okay, see you, bye. What is it? It's a lunchbox full of chalk? Oh, she had chalk the whole time and didn't give it to Alphys? What in the hell, Chris? Here, you hold on to this. You got the chalk. Wait, Chris, what the hell was that? Why would Noelle ask me to do homework with her? Death Witch much? Does she want to fail? Wait a second. Chris, did you notice how nervous she was? And like blushing and stuff? Chris, you don't think she's onto our secret identities? You know, this dark world stuff. Damn, we gotta keep this under wraps, Chris. This is our thing, you know? Anyway, enough waiting already, right? Let's go. Can we get spirited away, please? Am I going to a magical world? It looks like I am going into a magical world. Oh boy, this is what I want. This is what I wanted. You can't. You gotta be more careful with your joints, with your ankles and knees. I'm so delighted that I get to be in this magical world again. Good, my menu is here. Suzy and Chris. Roll say. Okay, it's... What I like about Deltarune when it comes to the soundtrack is that the direction of the game, they know when is best to make it quiet, when it's silent. So many games these days just sort of blast music all the time. I've noticed numerous situations where it's quiet or just silent, and you don't want to do that all the time, but it is important to consider that as part of your toolkit for telling a story. Is that silence can be just as effective as music, especially when you see like Netflix music or Netflix shows and movies. They tend to hit you over the head, blunt force trauma, with just music all the time. When you see remakes of games, especially with the Silent Hill 2 remake, they're constantly blasting music, and the music is so loud, it's blunt force trauma when the original knew when it was best to have it quiet. Silent Hill 2 remake, I think, really gets it wrong. It's been ever so long. Uh-oh, we didn't do a Narnia, right? Yeah, it's been what, a day? Oh, that is short, isn't it? It's just that I've never had friends before. So I've never waited so long to see them again, either. Fine, guess we'll try not to let you die of loneliness. I bet Lancer wants to see us too, right? This is very adorable, very delightful. Susie wants... I want to see Lancer. Hey, wait a sec. Where is Lancer? Oh, she's looking for a friend. Where's everybody? Worry not, Susie. You'll see them in a moment. Just wait here, all right? Okay. Hey, this better not be some kind of prank or something. Chris, I have something to ask you. I need you to return to the light world. No. And go to the old classroom to the east of the closet doors. I don't want to go back. I want to be here. Inside, gather everything on the ground and bring it back here. Could you? Well, I don't... It looks like a shop. The door is locked and no one's inside. I don't want to. Chris, go to the old classroom and bring everything back here. It's where you returned to the light world last time. Head east after you exit the dark world. So, rules say, you're not gonna put your hat back on. Why, did I look cuter before? No, I just mean... You think I look cuter now? It was just nicer seeing less of you. The dialogue of the character butting in during the dialogue. I like that. Now, if you consider I'm considering this from the logistics of it. There's a limit to, let's see. So there's usually space for 3 lines of dialogue. But when you have the character butting in, you can only have 2 lines of dialogue so that there's room for the character's other dialogue. If you're bored, Susie, we could crochet some team scarves. Wait, crochet? Isn't that, the game with the hammer? Croquet. Characters misinterpreting words. That's one of my favorite kinds of humor, in dialogue. I really enjoy that. It's like knitting. Alright, long as I get to use the hammer. Okay, so how do I can go back whenever I want. Oh boy, what a delight. East is this way. East. You gathered all the junk off the floor. Which I noticed was similar to, it sort of visually represented our experience in the Dark World. Thor, the Dark World. This is fun. I really like this character carrying all of the items on top of the head there. Managed to cram everything into the closet, even the rug. Oh, you can see Sham in there, that little cat doll. This is just a so it's a shortcut, but it's also fun and quirky because otherwise, what you would have to animate a character with hands up and then holding all the stuff, or you can just pile it on top. And because this game's the aesthetic here and the style leans towards the abstract as opposed to the literal, you can have something like this. It make total sense, and instead of being cheap or lazy, it's just charming. And that's why creating a work that leans more towards the abstract on the abstract literal scale, you can have more fun when you have something on the abstract scale. My ankles and knees hurt. Hey Chris, so where is every... Here it is. 1. What does that mean? What does that mean? So that... What does that mean? So those things in the room, they were the people. In the light, if you bring them to the light world, they are a toy. So it kind of makes sense. Guess who's back, clowns? Lancer! Oh my god, this is so adorable. They gave a little high five. He had an adorable little laugh. Oi, Chris! Don't know what you did, but hell yeah! Everyone's here. But, what happened to Lancer's castle? Oh, gone. Gone? Right. When Chris sealed the fountain, that dark world disappeared and turned back into a normal classroom. So where's Lancer gonna live now? Don't worry, Susie. We'll conquer Rolsey's castle as our own. Chris, as you bring Dark World denizens back here, the power of our fountain will transform this town more and more. From now on, the enemies we spare will be recruited to our town. Cool, I like it. So let's keep sparing enemies, okay? So I like that there's a direct instruction that exists diegetically to let you know what the effect of your actions will be. So you choosing to play the game where you spare enemies will benefit you, and the game lets you know that diegetically as opposed to having a tutorial screen pop up, and I really prefer it this way. Anyway, why don't we all have a look around? We can head north towards the castle. I have a special surprise to show you there. How come Rolsey didn't get turned into some sort of toy in the light world? Not if I surprise myself first. Last one there is a fresh and fragrant egg. My sweet child, Lancer. Come on, Chris, you gonna let him beat us? Ah, it rules card. Ah, thou hast transplanted us to thine castle town, and truly, A magnificent town of castles it art. But ho! Something art lackingeth, it feeleth. Couldst thou guys perhaps bring in an evil ruler or something? I'm not sure if the music has changed from the first time we were here, but it is really quite a pleasant composition. I do quite like this. And it's very, let's see, it's primarily, so the time signature is 3/4. It's the primary voice that we hear with the strongest presence is a kind of piano with a kind of a heavy reverb on that. I'm not sure if there were synth strings in there that came in, but I think this is a different composition. There are more voices that come in as the piece, as a composition goes on. It sounds like there's like synth strings and there's more to it. It sounds a little busier. So what I suspect will go on is as more people join the town or as we progress through the story, then the composition will have more voices in it. And when I say voice, I don't mean like a human voice. That's just like one of the instruments in the composition that we hear. Lancer hath benounced me vice forward, for hence I do all the cooking and cleaning. Perhaps if I should seeketh a new employer. Hathy and his little secrets. Seems like Hathy likes this place. She hopes you like it too. Hathy, if you don't tell me your secret, I'm gonna snap. I will snap. Mamma mia, welcome to Top Bakery. Our special chefs speed baked goods at the top of the glass. Oh, is he a top man and not like a triangle man? I think he's a top. I think I get it. He's a top, not a triangle. Oh, I am Chef Lancer. Try my delicious hand-formed cookies. They are free for a price. What's the price? $0. Sure. I now pronounce your cookie and wife. Lancer cookie was added to your storage. What will my inventory look like? I don't have space. I don't actually have space for a Lancer cookie. It says that I got the Lancer cookie, but I don't actually have space. Normally, in other situations, the game actually does an inventory check and it checks for the space. I think it just didn't perform a check this time, but normally it will check it for you and it'll tell you if you didn't have space and didn't get the item. Well, well, welcome to Top Bakery. I am this bakery smith, Malleus. I do not know what any of these strange tools are for, but using my skills, I can fuse items to create new ones. Oh no, I don't have any amber cards. A D-Day burger. Dark burger. Twin ribbon. You'll have to put your hair into pigtails. Glow wrist. I don't have a glow wrist, but I do have an iron shaku. Tension bow. Gain 10% more tension from grazing bullets. Okay, I do want tension. I do want that. So, first I will fuse 2 dark burgers into a DD burger. Haha. Let's feel my technique. You got DD burger. I do like the animation of the 2 item components. It's just a generic visual representation, but as it hits it, they fuse into one item. I do quite like it. I'll ask for another Lancer cookie. Take cookie. You already took a cookie. Wait, I'm still regenerating from the last one. What does that mean? Ew, they don't come from him, do they? No, but it's not in my inventory, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Welcome to Top Bakery. Alright, you know what? I'll get another... I think I might have those in my equipped to my characters, but I think Ralsei might have one. Anyway, I'll just do another burger. So you have the 2 generic items mashed into one. That seemed like a shorter version that time. I'll chat with him. Chat. Bread, what was this technique you speak of? I do really like this composition. Oh, welcome to J-Town. So I heard it's called. Thanks to you, Commander, we've been liberated. I hereby declare today National Ham Sandwich Day of Independence. Okay. This guy always seems like he's enjoying life more than me. Whoa, that is deep. And that's why you need to get off social media, because what you see is not necessarily honest. And more often than not, it's a lie. And it's just going to make you feel like everyone is enjoying life more than you. Don't use social media. You'll be a happier, smarter person. Your mental health will skyrocket if you're not using social media. Maybe because he's a higher level. Off to the party dojo. Oh, this is different from chapter 1. Look, you can see the faces of the character. Now this is interesting. It's a smaller portrait that we normally don't get to see. Wow. Our house is a dojo. Makes me want to fight. Can't we go to sleep? It's a party every day. And I'm the oldest. We're the same age. Okay. Oi, boss, boss. Oi, I'm so glad to have a nice boss I could shed it to you. But I won't. I'm on the job. I'll cry at home with the kids. Boss, you're strong, but there's always time to learn. The next step after tutorials is training. So, me and the boys got you together a dojo. Complete our battle challenges and get some fabulous prizes. I do like that. I would like some fabulous prizes. Meanwhile, you might get a little bit tougher. I do need that because I have not been defeating my opponents in battle. We're gonna make you the strongest, boss. I'll do one. I'll take Joe's life savings. Sure, Jigsaw Joe. I'll take that. Ooh, that was so smooth. I really like the transition to this battlefield, and I really like the grooviness of the ring. Look at the subtle animation, you know. And again, it's not about literally what are we looking at. It's not literally conveying something, because if you were to look at this literally, you know, you'd say, why is the boxing ring dancing? Why is it squashing and stretching? This is more of setting a vibe because it's abstract. You can have this and it's sort of pulsating with the music. It's lively and it's fun and interesting. You can act and spare on the same turn. If you know Chris's act will give an enemy 100% mercy, spare them on the same turn with loose Susie or Rolsay. Ooh, there's a disco ball. I knew that from last chapter. Oh, this is different. This is different. Now we see the HP meter in the enemy and the mercy percent. I'm gonna shave you. Hold him down, boys. We're gonna shave him raw. We're gonna make him smooth as a newborn baby. Take his pants off. We're shaving him. All right. But I want to defend so I can see the meter. Yeah, hold him down. We're gonna shave him raw. We're gonna make him a smooth little piggy. Okay, so his stubble regrew. Oh, it's my 1 o'clock shadow. Jigsaw Joe looks vulnerable to acting and sparing on the same turn. Ah, it's trying to show you that you have to act. Okay, shave. Hold him down, boys. We're gonna shave him. Get Susie to spare him and defend. You shave Jigsaw Joe's stubble. That's awesome. It was a little hit, and then the stubble disappeared. Very, very fun. Susie spared Jigsaw Joe. Oh, boss, you're sparing me. What happens if you beat him up? Wait a second. I got something else to remind you of. Boss, it works the same with making an enemy tired. If an act will make an enemy tired, use Rolsay's Pacify right away. Okay. Sleepy Story. Magic and Pacify. Susie told the enemy a bedtime story about beating them up. The enemy became tired. Rolsay cast Pacify. You did it, boss. If you manage to spare enemies right away, battles will go a lot faster. That's all. I knew that from last time. As promised, here is your reward. You received Joe's life savings of $1. Gambling will do that. It'll leave you with nothing. Something I really like about the transition to battle is that the character sprites themselves, they have like a smooth transition to the battlefield, which I think is really interesting. I'll just come back and do these later. Oh, it's the block guy. Finally, a dojo for people that are normal-shaped. I will train myself for the tournament. Help. I'm Battle's master. Ask me about battles. Hitbox. Shots aren't always as they appear. The bigger they are, the less to fear. You'll only get hurt a little. You'll only get hurt a little inside. Take your pride and learn the size. It's a bed for 3 people, or 1 3-headed person. Adorable. Okay. Finally, hello. Bow wow. I'm but just a block. Hehe, welcome, travelers. So here we are, now in a new world. And right off the heels of defeating that clown. Incredible. So he would say something different if I didn't fight Jerrel. Would seem the case. Oh, what's that? Seems like he gave something to you. That's right. You must not have noticed it. That crystal, it's nearly invisible. But you've been holding it this whole time. Here, I'll take it off your hands and appraise it. Incredible to think he had a shadow crystal. Shadow crystals, only called because you can only see their shadow. Call it a premonition, but I get the feeling you may find more of these. If you continue to defeat strong adversaries like him, that is. If you can gather more shadow crystals, bring them here. I'm sure I can stitch together something incredible for you. Interesting. Okay, so if I have 2 amber cards, I can fuse them together into a silver thingy. Okay. I got rid of my shadow cards, didn't I? You don't have anything. Brivax. Dirty scarf. This is different. A pocket item. Pocket items are different. That's where my Lancer cookie went. Interesting. Ooh. Hold on. So I can sell him stuff. Okay, I might do this stuff not during an episode because it's boring watching someone just rifle through a menu like that, okay? But what I want to do is put 2 amber cards together and fuse them into... Mamma mia! So this is a top? He did it! I get it. Mamma mia! I wanted to run at the bakery, but someone is already working there. A cafe that serves pastries. What a disgrace. What sort of a humiliating thing will happen next? Prize, give me a prize. I can only generate a 1 spin cake at a time. Please finish your cake and I will give you another. Okay, check recruits. Okay, so these are the guys that I've recruited from Chapter 1. Jigsaw. Oh, he's Jigsaw. Terribly Jigsaw. What determines the level? Hello, Athy. A heart with a big heart. Always supporting others with their bullets. Oh, I can change the people that are in here. Okay, hold on. So I better talk to the people who are in here right now. Sure is great to be here with my best friend, Hathy. Hathy seems fine. Hey, boss, I'll have a dark candy starfait. It's like a parfait, but it's with stars in it. Lemonade, please. Okay, jukebox. The jukebox is broken. Feels like you might never find a working one. That's deep. All the jukeboxes traditionally are replaced with those crappy iPad screens now. Okay, okay, okay. Check recruits. Okay. Who's this fun little friend? Okay, he likes dusty places and he dislikes the vacuum. So he's dust element. I like that. So he's a real dust bunny, known to play dirty, but loves to play clean. Okay, put him there. A bloxer, a jigsawry. I've got a jigsawry there. A rodden ranger, a bloxer. Who have I got? Alright. Put a head halfy. Head halfy. Although stronger than Hathi, seems to have fewer friends. Likes peace and quiet, dislikes being alone. Some people have a hard time being alone. Alright, get me Pawn Man in here. Alright. Oop, okay, talk to my people. Looks like it wants to be dabbed with rubbing alcohol. Weird, but everyone's got their own thing going on, man. Everyone's got their own thing. Okay, hold on. What blocks her? A shape-changing fighter. Ironically, blocking is not its forte. He likes cross trainers. He dislikes formal shoe wear. Hello, hello. Everything tastes better with a normally shaped body. Well, because his body's fixed now. Okay. Head Hathy drinks an iced tea in silence. Looks like it wants to osmose some flavorful cubes. Oh, does he absorb flavors? Absorb liquids? Osmosis is the passing of material through a membrane. It's like a form of absorption. Oh, I shall save my game. The castle town has transformed from the power of friendship. You are filled with the power of friendship-based architecture. Ooh, storage. Save. There are different things here. Boy, I like when mechanics open up and introduce new mechanics. Okay, so this just lets me view... This just lets me view my recruits. Okay. Okay. Storage. Oh, fantastic. Now I may put some items away. I shall place... Let's see. I'll put my spin cake in there. Ooh, club sandwich. I'll put my club sandwich in there. So this was not available in chapter 1. I think you can eat this burger twice. Okay. Well, I'll take a Lancer cookie. Light candy. Where did that come from? Where did I get the light candy from? I have dark candy. Put that away. Actually, because I can get this regenerated, I will take these because they regenerate. I'll put the dark candy back. What does the glow shard do? I'll keep it in storage. Hey, my manual is gone. I used to have a manual. From chapter 1. They took my manual away. It's a manual. Read a topic. Oh, this is where my manual went, has it? Do not read. There is no time to read books. Which is what you said at home. It's a bit scary moving to a new place, but as a bald, there's nothing to sphere but sphere itself. This is what we refer to as wordplay. It's when one word sounds like another word, and we can sort of exchange the meaning between the two. How terribly delightful. He's got a hat, doesn't he? Oh, he's... The other branches of his coat rack geometry appear to be a mustache. Prince Rolsay, I will keep your hat erect until you need it. Oh, that's Rolsay. But I would like the hat now, though. I want Rolsay to wear the hat. So, does Rolsay smoke in this game? Will you ever smoke? Just want to show off your huge house, huh? No, what I want to show you is upstairs. What is this magic cauldron? Oh, I nearly forgot. This is where I cook. You cook everything in a giant witch's pot? Of course, cauldron cooking is very convenient. Here, Chris, Susie, have a cake. The There was an explosion. The cake flew out of the cauldron. Susie caught it with her alligator mouth animation. What a delight. This is why I enjoy an aesthetic that has limited expression like this. Because you can have more playful and fun things and it still makes sense. And when you have that, you as an artist have to think of things a bit more in a fun way and in a creative way. And it tends to lead to more interesting ideas being in your work, as opposed to if things were just like hyper-realistic. It would be boring. Who cares if it looks hyper-realistic? Because then as an artist, you tend to think that's good enough. You don't have to think of anything new or interesting. Hi, anyone was free to make an interception. Living quarters. Okay, now make a chocolate one. Why don't we go upstairs first? No, I don't want to go upstairs. Living quarters for bad guys, the basement floor. Oh dear. No, my little friend! This is not a bad guy. It's violently protecting the jail. Oh, my adorable little friend. Look at him. We're still behind bars for some reason, but it's okay. We've grown to love this hellish place where we dress as animals. Here, we decided to dress as kings. It's cultural exchange. How fun. What a fun. And you know what? It doesn't take much. It's the ideas that you present that make things fun. And that's just a fun little idea. It's the king. Oh, the lighteners. Have you come to humiliate me? No. Mr. King, the lighteners returned everyone here safely. If you're willing to reconsider, then... What? Live in a kingdom ruled by you? The lighteners' little patsy. Staying inside this cell is far less humiliating. Now, if you'll excuse me, my giant hamster wheel is getting cold. Oh, this is funny. We have nothing to discuss. Yeah, it is a giant hamster cage. Look, there's a hamster water bottle and a hamster wheel. By the way, is my son happy? Like you care. You were gonna throw him off a cliff. Ah, your prejudice made my bluff too effective, I see. Besides, even if I threw him, he would just bounce. My son is a bouncy little pumpkin. Oh, cute. We're done talking to you. This is so adorable. So, I like this. We get to expand further on the character. We get to learn more about how he feels about other characters. And I feel in this situation, he has no reason to lie. So this seems like dialogue that we can take at face value. And he does have a cute little look where he's sticking his tongue out. That's the way that Lancer looks, sticking his tongue out. This is interesting, getting to explore characters further, to give them depth. I'm glad to see storytelling of this nature. My little friend, look at him. It's my little friend. He's cute. I like him. He's my friend. The door is locked. I'd like another cake, please. Blue, this is for Chris. I have a surprise for you too. I made rooms for you in the castle. Rooms? You can stay wherever you want. And of course the doors match the color schemes of the characters. Just nice, thoughtful little design there. I'd be happy if this place could be like a second home to you. I want this to be my first and only home, if you know what I'm saying. That light world is boring. A place that you can go no matter what's happening outside. Heh, well, We'll take a look. This shall be my room. Oh, there's stars on the walls, unlike my boring room at home. Okay. It's a shelf. All sorts of keepsakes could be put here. It's a wardrobe full of all sorts of different clothes. You could wear whatever you want. I do. I would like to wear whatever I want. And I do. It's a stand for your manual. I thought you might want to keep it here in case you want to read it. Okay. I didn't throw it away. I did keep my manual from Chapter 1. It's your bed. It feels incredibly soft, like sleeping on a dream. Okay. I'm looking at the triangles on the ground. I believe they represent the colors of my party members, but this green is sort of more of a yellow green, so it doesn't really match Ralsei all that well, but the blue and the pink do work well. The purple. Blue and purple. It's like a yellow, isn't it? So what I like about this room is that it's opposite from my room in the real world. I'm saying my because I'm putting myself in the place of Chris here. As a silent protagonist, you're generally meant to project yourself onto a silent protagonist. That's the function that is served by a silent protagonist. But my room in this world, the descriptions of the environment's more lively and descriptive, and it's a much more welcoming room, whereas the other one in the light world just makes you feel like your brother's better than you and you're boring compared to your older sibling who's more accomplished. And Susie, this is your room. I tried to make it something you'd like, but you can put anything else you want in here too. I really hope you like it. Ooh, I like how jagged and like teeth-shaped. Look, like the drawer there, the dresser has like these little teeth that come down. The bed has like teeth that come out the side. My own room, huh? I guess that's pretty cool. My own room, like this. How long did it, take you to do this? Well, since I last saw you two, Man, you're a real weenie, you know that? I think she likes it, Chris. Jealous I got the cool room. Look, Chris. This is so wholesome, I like this. You get to see the growth between the characters, but there still isn't a betrayal of Susie's character, and I like that. You know, Susie has a playful, antagonistic banter with Ralsei, and that's important because Chris doesn't speak, so Susie and Ralsei have to do a lot of heavy lifting when it comes to the dialogue and the narrative flow here. But I really, this is very adorable. Damn, there's everything in here. Pine cones, chalk, moss, jars of salsa. I did go back to the prison and check, and Susie was jealous that my cell had moss in it. Pieces of ice, black crumbs from the toaster, jawbreakers. Oh, and like actual food too. Wow, the fridge has everything. Oi, Chris, stop! I've forgotten my snacks. Susie, you didn't get to read the manual, so I put it over here for you. Cool. Or read it before bed. That'll put me to sleep. It's a clothes drawer full of spiky and dangerous clothing. All the clothes are ripping each other up into shreds. Hell yeah! Jealous, Chris? This is so delightful. So what this tells us, cool, spike bed. Now I can stab myself during the night. Finally, some convenience. This tells us that Ralsei understands Susie, and Ralsei accepts Susie for who she is. And Susie, I think this is probably a good moment for the character because Susie can feel like someone understands who she is and accepts her the way she is, and this is so what a delightful moment. Yay, Lonza! What I like about this is that it looks just like his room from the former castle. It has the same black and white color scheme. It has the spade. It has the holes for digging, and it has this MP3 player. What a wonderful. I really like the consistency of the visual storytelling here. There's so much. This game does so much with so little. Like, there's barely any pixels on screen. Honestly, you compare this to, you know, like, whatever, a PS5 game. There's barely any pixels on screen here, but so far this is infinitely more interesting than anything I've seen on the PS5 or Xbox or whatever, you know? Wow, it's better than I remember. I even have my own bed now. It's spade-shaped. Now I don't have to sleep in a hole anymore. I thought you already had a bed. No, that was for the bike. If you check the portraits on the wall, I think the little tongue sticks out. What a delight. Lonzo, you aren't gonna believe how sick my room is. A room as sick as you? Well, I want to see. I'll keep digging holes until I reach your room. It's got a door, you know. A door? Wow! Peach Boy, you went all out. It's a hole, presumably dug for fun. There's salsa buried in the ground here. We ate salsa in a tree, from a tree trunk. It's a hole made recreationally, not professionally. There's professional holes. You found 20 rupees in the hole. Unfortunately, that's not useful currency here. This is fun. It's the exact same descriptors from his original room, from his original castle. Oh, what is this? Hey, Rolsey, what's up here? Oh, just more rooms I'm renovating. So, is your room up there? Yes. I still, haven't tested it, though. Yeah, like we need to see your nerdy glasses collection anyway. Rolsey has quite, if you have a look at the shading on Rolsey, it's actually pink. And that's interesting to me. So, say for example, in the avatar, we can sort of, there's some pixels that are meant to sort of transition from the ears to the darker area of the avatar. You see, like, the area around it is black, right? And so they sort of use gray as a mid-tone for that. But on the character, the sprite itself, we don't see that gray. I'll just feel free to explore the town until you're ready to leave. Ha! Like we're gonna leave now, right, Chris? But if you have a look at Rolsey's legs that are in shadow, it's actually a pink color. Now, I'm willing to bet that is the exact same color value as the horns. In general, why we do that is when we want to style match. Like, this is style matching, you know, 8-bit. Because if this were 16-bit, there would be significantly more shading and highlights. So it's mostly style matching 8-bit sprite work, right? The visual style. And in general, 8-bits, there's usually a hard limit to the number of colors you have on a sprite. Usually that limit is like 3 colors. Sometimes, for example, with Mega Man, there's layering of multiple sprites, so you can make it look like that sprite has more colors, but really it's just multiple sprites layered on top of each other. So the reason why I think that they've chosen a darker color on Rolsey's legs to be the same color as the horns is they're trying to convey this idea of a limited color palette. And you don't have to do that, but when you do that, there is a very specific look that artwork has when you have limited palette like that. There is a very particular charm to it. You don't have to have that. You know, they could have used gray on there, but there is an 8-bit charm to that, the limited color palette. There's something very charming about that, where you use colors in spots where you're just trying to fill in where, okay, we can't afford, like, we just can't. We technically can't have another color, so we just have to use a color that fits in there, and it's quite charming. I quite like it. The door is locked. How about a strawberry cake as a room-warming gift? There's a slice of cake in your fridge, Susie. But it's not cauldron fresh. Hey, Rolsey, you said you were going to make as many cakes as I wanted. Rolsey did say that. Rolsey, I could have as many as I want. I'm going to check the fridge. I do want the cake. Damn, there's everything in here. What a delight. I really like this world building. Roll say. The castle town has transformed from the power of friendship. I'm going to save. I can select different save files now. I have 3 files. Okay. Now, where shall I go? Ooh, what happens if I go left? Ooh, there is something here. Oh, it's quite a wonderful town, really. Thank you. So, why am I alone here? A bit of self-reflection, I suppose. I do realize I was quite a coward before, so I wanted to say, well, I still am. My cards, I cannot handle society. For now, I'll be living at the top of this cliff. When I'm ready to meet society again, I will be back. Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful home. I will not use it. Okay. There's a hole in the wall. There's nothing inside. Oh, I know that feeling. Okay. Who's this guy? Hello. Ooh, this is a caterpillar friend. Mr. Society left, didn't he? I reckon I knew in this world and this wouldn't happen. It's not no fault of yours. He'll be back one day. Who is this fun? Without trees, I must gain nutrients by eating clothes. Such is the way of the worm. Ooh, this was the tutorial dummy that Rolsay built. Looks like the clothes are nibbled. Take a bite? Yeah, sure. You put your mouth against the mannequin's cheek. Chris? Don't bother, it tastes awful. And Susie? It's a mannequin dressed in poor taste. Hey, don't talk about Rolsay like that. Hello. Whoa, this guy's all legs. Oops, all legs. I like being like this. Don't tell anybody. This is so whimsical and fun. It's very playful. This has the kind of charm, just in terms of the dialogue and the quirkiness of the characters, it reminds me of Legend of Mana. And yes, I will compare this game to a classic like Legend of Mana, because I think this is an excellent work of creativity and art. It seems to be locked. It may never open again. So what do I do? I've spoken to everyone, and I don't want to leave, but Rolsay told me, what if I go to my room? Okay. What if I go to my room? I shall go to my room. Okay, so I've seen everything. Okay. I guess I should try to leave and see what happens. What a wonderful delight. Wait, Chris, we're leaving, but we just got here. Man, I don't want to go do our group project. Susie, me neither. I want to stay here in this magical world. Oh, you two have homework? Well... Susie, Chris, you ought to do it right away. School's important. Oh, look at this mean face Rolsay's making. I banish you from this kingdom until you start your project. Ugh. Fine, I'll do it. Jeez. Susie, don't worry. I'll go and help you too. Wait, Lancer, perhaps you shouldn't. Too late, kind boy. Friendship for me. Oh, friendship form. Lancer was added to your key items. Oh, what? Where'd you go? Don't worry. I've just entered your inventory. I'll just be hanging out in Chris's pocket. Don't know what that means, but okay. Fear not. I too shall assist him. We are good. Ha ha ha, quite. We, as a team, art good. Rules became a key item, even though no one wanted that. I wanted it. Ooh, it's the Starman. I will also join. Well, that was a smooth walking animation. The original Star Walker became a key item. I have to know what these key items do. Alright, alright. Enough already, let's get going. Good luck today, Chris. See you soon. Alright, this has been a lot of fun. This has been really fantastic. I've enjoyed this. Thank you very much for watching another episode of this series. I'll put a link in the description to all the other episodes as well. So I'll put a pin in it here today, and then we can pick up in the next episode. Thanks very much for playing some Deltarune with me. I trust that you will take good care of yourself. See you around.